Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, I am playing a standard battle on the Two Brothers map. The ship I'm playing is the Heinrich, the Prinz Heinrich. I did a video on this a week or so ago, and I find this ship very fun to play. Matchmaking's pretty decent. No CV to worry about, which is always nice. And everything is tier 7. Now, just looking at the kind of the makeup of the teams. 6 battleships, 2 cruisers, 4 destroyers. So a fair amount of torpedo threat, but this is going to be a little bit of a slugfest. I really feel for the cruiser players on our team. That's the New Orleans and the Weimar, and then on the other team, the Indy and the Lazo. This is a really rough game for cruisers, but it's going to be fun in a battleship. I'm really hoping here that this Sea Jack is going to, continue to head kind of northward, and that Shiratsu will be right there with him. I was really hoping to see the other Mahan that's in our cap right now head out to help the Moss, but well, we don't always get what we want. You can see I've got Hood literally right alongside on my starboard side. Now, I've had a lot of fun playing this ship. I went kind of through the details in the last video, but I'll just kind of run through them again quickly. The guns are 380s, which when you're up tiered can be a little tough. They don't have a whole lot of punch against some of the better armor schemes in the higher tier ships, because you can in this thing face tier 9 ships. You've got a 30-second base reload. The HE shells do a max of 4,500 damage with a 35% fire chance. AP shells do a max of 10,900. Secondaries, well, I spec this thing for secondaries just to kind of check it out, because it's a new line. The guns are already pretty good. I mean, of course you can set up your commander however it works for you, but I wanted to check out these secondaries. I think they're just fun. So you can see my secondaries are currently set up to go out 9.5 kilometers, which for tier 7 is something else. I think I've got the secondary range flag on, or signal on. But the ship's also got torpedoes. You got 2 triple racks, one on either side. 12-kilometer range on the torpedoes. Excuse me, 10-kilometer range on the torpedoes, which you can see the blue circle around the ship there on the minimap. And they do decent damage, 13,700 damage. That's not too bad. I mean, these are torpedoes out of a battleship. Maneuverability, max speed, without a flag, 28 knots, turning circle radius 810 meters, base surface detectability 15 kilometers, and you can see I've got that down a little bit, but it's a battleship, it's never going to be great. And you can see we've got a Mahan in the channel, and the other Mahan right behind him. Our Shiratsu is on the 1 line falling back from the Haida. Well, that was a terrible shot. So, it's time to turn a kite. It looks to me like the Gneisenau on the other team is going to push around that corner, and if he does, he's going to make himself the target of, well, a little over half the team. Got a New Orleans, a Weimar in the cap circle, and myself, Scharnhorst, Hood, Lyon. They're all just sitting out here waiting, saying, come on. No, he's reversing right now. I expect we'll see him again. Now, the good guys have taken out the Blishkovitsa. The Mahan in the channel there did that. So we're a little shy on torpedo and destroyer detection on this side. But my hope is that the Haida is sticking around the Shiratsuyu, trying to finish off our Shiratsuyu. And Gneisenau is he's gonna make a run for our cap, I guess. That's kind of a suicide run. Yeah, Haida's still out there. He's still contending with the Shiratsuyu. And this Gneisenau is in big trouble. Leon is angled and got his guns facing that way. Hood is angled and got his gun facing that way. And I'm going to throw some torpedoes out that way. He's not in range right now, but if he keeps going, he will be. You can tell that by the little blue circle on the minimap. Did I manage to land something? Yeah. Almost 3,600 damage, just some chip damage, but every little bit counts. Now, taking a look at the map, I'm kind of wondering if our guys aren't going to need some help on the other side. It's beginning to look a little desperate on that side. We did lose Shiratsuyu on the other side. Weimar, Nagato, Moss, they're all falling back. Got 6 ships pushing them. No, 7 ships pushing them on the other side. And I am going to land a couple torpedoes here. Almost 20,000 damage. Really hope to be able to finish him off, but he got behind the island. That's alright, someone else will. The enemy Nagato takes out our Weimar. Still got New Orleans right there who can get guns on him, and the New Orleans AP hits pretty hard. HE also, and he only has 1,000 HP left. So down he goes. Both teams now down 2 ships. We do have a 10-point lead, and that's primarily because we've got a Mahan that's sitting in their cap. Now if he stays there, he's probably not going to live very long. But he's almost certainly going to draw some red ships back that way. That might allow our Moss and Nagato a little bit more time. Maybe they can finish something off. Now I'm kind of looking at the mini-map. I think I probably need to help on the other side. Doesn't mean I need to rush over there at full speed and just head right into that main group of red ships. But I think I do need to shift my focus to that side. Otherwise, they're going to overwhelm what we've got over here. Our Shiratsuyu seems to be doing a pretty good job keeping the Haida busy. He's got a Scharnhorst right behind him supporting him, and a Leon not too far back from that. Yeah, almost 4,000. I'll take it. Angled BB at max range? Yeah, I'll take it. So we're 8 minutes in. I've landed 21 shells, picked up a Citadel, landed a couple torpedoes. Both teams down 2 ships. We've got a Mahan in the enemy cap circle, but there's a Lazo, Leon, Haida, even a Nagato kind of headed his way. And the Lazo and Haida are going to be able to get guns on him here any second. Oh, Nagato just popped up. Mahan is making a run for it. I hope he makes it, but he's going to have a lot of guns trained on him. And I've got to focus on this Gneisenau. Secondaries are going to work. I don't think I'm going to get any shells on him. I think the torpedoes are going to do the job. I'll switch my secondaries to the Mahan. Now I'm looking at his range. He threw the torpedoes a while back. So I don't think I have to worry about these torpedoes. Now if he has another set, I'll have to watch out for them. But those are going to run out of gas. And I'm throwing torpedoes out against the Duke of York. Now he's got hydro. He's got it active as he comes around that corner. You'll see the torpedoes. But yikes. Took some big damage there. Now these torpedoes will have to be a little bit more careful about. And Mahan has taken some big damage. He's going to be in trouble. Maybe my secondaries, yep, finished him off. Just run between these torpedoes. I've got a Duke of York, but I've also got a broadside Gneisenau out there. Might be time to swing the guns around to the other side. Let the secondaries work on the Duke of York a little bit, and I will see whether this Gneisenau is willing to just continue to sail broadside. Now, our team has taken out a total of 5 red ships. We're only down 3. And at this point, this is looking pretty good for us. You know, it's not over till it's over, and it is World of Warships. And it is not uncommon to see a team that's winning try to win harder and end up losing the game. Now I have to be careful here. I don't want to push into a crossfire. So I'm going to stay angled to the Duke of York. He's going to, I think, turn to his port, and show me broadside. See if I can land a shot here. And I'll just stay angled to him. He'll be behind the island here in a second. Decent damage, not great, but decent. So now I don't have to worry about his guns. I can just focus on the Gneisenau. Gneisenau just fired on Mahan, so I know I've got about 30 seconds till his guns are back up. And our Mahan is going to put some smoke out for me. I'm air spotted though. A nice broadside shot on Gneisenau. No citadel, but still almost 18,000 damage. I will take it. Now, it was nice to put the smoke out. We turned to avoid a friendly torpedo volley there. But no spotting meant he went blind there for a second. Now the secondaries are going to work. I think Gneisenau's in trouble with the torpedoes, but I'm going to wait and see. I don't want to show full broadside to the Duke of York. Those guns can really hurt. So I'll keep the secondaries on Gneisenau. Just kind of see how this unfolds. So I'm going to put a shot on the Duke of York. It's not what I hoped for. And the torpedoes did not do the job on Gneisenau. So I think now I'm going to have to try and help finish him off. So I can turn to port and head north. We've got New Orleans and Moss harassing the Duke of York. This is probably going to do it here for Gneisenau. And I can go ahead and start turning. You can see that my commander skill activated there. I picked up over 100 secondary hits. And once you get to 100, well, I have exactly 100. Once you get to that, get a 15%, I think 15% reload buff as well as a dispersion buff. Don't quote me on that. Gunter Lutyens is a really, really good captain. Now we've got trouble in our own cap. We've only lost 3 ships and the bad guys have lost 6, but we've got Haida and Sims in our cap right now. Hood's in big trouble because they're going to be able to launch torpedoes at 90-degree angles, which can create a zone that he just won't be able to avoid the torpedoes. I really hoping to be able to get a shot on the Duke of York. I'd love to finish him off. But he's accelerating now, and I think the shots are going to fall behind him. Yep. Sims guns down on New Orleans. Both DDs have gone dark. I don't think these guns are going to load in time for me able to get another shot on Duke of York, and he's beginning to angle anyway, so I just have to focus ahead. Maybe I get one more volley. Maybe just the rear guns? Cross my fingers. Yeah. Shells from the front barrels hit the very top of the island. Maybe I can finish him off. Yep. 2 shells land and finish off the Duke of York, and that's really good. That's a big deal because the Duke of York's got hydro, and oof, down goes Hood. 2 torpedoes from the Sims. Duke of York has hydro, and his hydro there, because he would be right there with Nagato and Leon, would really make it hard for our Shiratsuyu to land torpedoes. Put the secondaries on the Haida. Haida's only got, 4 torpedoes? Just 1 rack. And it looks like they're right there, so I've got a little bit of time till I have to worry about torpedoes again. Indy, the AP from Indy can hurt, but I think he's going to be focused on the Mahan that's right in front of him. I can see torpedoes from the Sims. Managed to finish off the Haida with secondaries. Torpedoes from the Sims, well, they move at the speed of smell. Yeah, Indianapolis is going to go down to torpedoes here from the Mahan. And that is all she wrote. Nagato's not going to live much longer. I don't really see any way for me to get shells on Nagato. So the quest for a Quacken is not going to bear fruit. I'll head that way, but I'm sure the team's going to finish the broadside Nagato long before I get there. If you haven't played this new German battleship line or battle cruiser line, I really recommend it. They're fun. Don't have as many guns in some cases, but they're much more accurate. And the secondaries are arguably better. Armor schemes are good. They're fun. Torpedoes have better range. If you like the play style, I really encourage it. I've been playing the Heinrich a little bit to pick up some XP on it so that I can just get the the next one in the line as soon as they get rolled out in the regular tech tree. What's that? The Zeiten? Either way. Thanks a lot for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you next time.